Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Elliott a first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup there on the run.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, a dump off now to Hill. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with...
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, Elliott. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 48 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Cooper with a nice grab. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Final play of the half. Prescott Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, Murray. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go with Murray again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Oh, that's in the double coverage. And
see you later, shithead, you dumb cunt. Hey, Urban Madness, why do you suck fucking Madden?
16-yard line.
Sorry, Urban. What the hell was that, dude? Threw up your back foot like a dumb bastard. Oops, Diggs is going to jump for that every time. Look at Goodwin over there, dude, with 94 speed. He was ready for the pick, too. Man, Urban, not very good at Madden, are you? Not very good at Madden, are you? First of all, you got Goodwin over there, 94 speed, ready for the pick too. But don't worry, he's just going to go ahead and get it. Because that's all our ball. Not very good. As he watches Ezekiel Elliott, grown man. So give me my SpaghettiOs. Rips off the top of the can with his bare teeth. Thank you. I'm gonna pour all these SpaghettiOs in my mouth. Shut up, Ezekiel Elliott. You need to add this play to your playbook, man. I run this with the Ravens, too. Everyone thinks you're going to end up throwing all those great receivers and you just run. You got Dobbins, Murray, Freeman. That's what.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, well, my philosophy in this game, at least, is I've thrown so many, like, really bad animation interceptions, is I can't throw a pick if I'm running the ball.
They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from
And these trap plays, dude, are just so deadly. Look at that. Ezekiel Elliott's like, give me a can of SpaghettiOs. Grabs the rim of the can with his teeth. Rips the top of the can off. Rocks it down. Drinks the whole thing. Thinks that was a tall can of SpaghettiOs, wasn't it? You better believe it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Let's look at the stats. I don't even know how many I have already. I know I hit 100 yards in the first quarter.
That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So since I didn't pass, I was 83 yards at least on that drive.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yeah, Pollard got some.
Duvernay now.
But see, I prefer Ezekiel Elliott, but a lot of times I have to switch to Pollard. But see, I've only been using Dallas for like the last day or two. Hey, another quick question, man. Do you ever have that glitch that's like CE-348708 and it just kicks you? It doesn't even launch you into the game. It's like probably 3 seconds before you launch in. And it like says sorry, and it goes to the blue screen and says, do you want to file a report? I've taken like 100 losses in the last month because of that. It's like every third game I get booted. But for a while it was like it was about 9 out of 10 games. So I switched back to 21, then I switched back to this, and it's like it seems like now it's every third or fourth game I'll play, I get booted. So you said you do have that problem too? Yeah, I was gonna say, I've sent it to them too, but it's like, they still, I mean, it's better, like I said, than it was, but it's still happening enough that it's discouraging. I've lost my rank. I was like top 2,000, like 1,800 or something, and then I took like, obviously, like an extra 60 losses because of that, so you can't keep your rank if you're doing 60 auto losses.
Up to the 46.
Yeah, oh exactly, and that's the thing. I mean, people can see my overall points and know that I'm still pretty high up there. But it's still irritating.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
What's that? What were you saying?
They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, I'm in America.
Roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And he fires one that's intercepted.
See, this defense is just mad good. Your defensive line is one of the best, like, in Madden ever. You got Lawrence. I forgot what the guy on the left end is named. But then I put the rookie down at the right end spot. Parsons. It's not even fair, dude. He just sets the edge. He's like, I'm ready for it. And then Ezekiel Elliott's like, I got a diaper in my truck. I don't plan on stopping.
224 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Like I said, this 0-1 trap is the most deadly game, or deadly play in the game, I think. Watch, it's like hot maggot. And that time it didn't really show, but still I got all those yards. 0-1 trap. Doubles Y off 0-1 trap. It's so easy. Look, it keeps, every time it boots me like that, it kills my playbook. So it starts over how many times I've called the play, but I've called it 26 times tonight for an average of 9.8 yards a carry. Is what I'm averaging with this play. It's just easy, dude. It gets the perfect blocking. And see, I got those two impact players at left guard and right guard, and they just go, and they seal the gap. Oh yeah, dude, he's a boss. I mean, how many yards did it say I had? Like 228?
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And here come the whistles and a timeout.
He's such a boss, dude. And this is another play. This is, I like this one because it's out of shotgun. And a lot of times everyone's like, oh, he's going to throw, he's going to throw. And it's like, nah, dude, just 5-6 trap. You jammed it up that time pretty well, but still this play's our boss. Oh, and then this is my bread and butter, but I didn't even run it really against you since the other ones were working so well. But you get I guess I did run it a couple times, but power O out of I form close. That's another one of my go-tos, and you just kind of go, whoa. A lot of times I bump it to the outside. So good game, man.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points